Hello and welcome. I am Light, and this is my channel. Today I'm going to tell you the story of a haunted bridge. It seems as though nearly every city or town has its own haunted bridge story. So I find them fascinating because it's something that so many places have in common. I recently went on a road trip and made a special stop to see this bridge for myself. It is named the Lone Wolf Bridge, and I'm going to tell you about it, and the photos I took are going to accompany this story. And you can decide, could this bridge be haunted or not? Standing strong and tall in San Angelo, Texas, is the Lone Wolf Bridge. It is famous for its wealth of history, as well as being known as a haunted location. The 152-foot-long metal truss bridge that stands today was built in 1922. However, that was a rebuild from the original bridge built in 1888. Today, it's a pedestrian bridge with a 7-foot-tall red metal heart with a large keyhole in its center, and dozens of engraved locks are attached. The bridge, which can be accessed from Paint Rock Road, in case you're wanting to go, was investigated by Graveyard Shift Paranormal in 2014. During this investigation, Connie LaFave, who's a local teacher and a semi-retired ghost hunter, used paranormal communication tools to reach out to the spirits and received several names in response. On the day I visited the bridge, it was very windy and a dust storm was rolling in. It really gave to the feeling of something just not being right. And when I say windy, I mean that several times the wind almost blew my phone right out of my hands. Visitors to this bridge have reported seeing shadow figures, disembodied voices, and orbs of light. There are several theories about the bridge's haunting, including that the victims of the 1930s flood still cling to the bridge. The spirit of a Kiowa Apache chief and his son, who was killed in a skirmish with the Fort Concho Cavalry, is also said to haunt this bridge. There seems to be two possibilities of where the name Lone Wolf comes from. The most common theory is that it was named after the Kiowa Comanche chief, Lone Wolf. The classically told tale of Chief Lone Wolf is mentioned often in connection with this bridge. The chief led some of his warriors to retrieve his dead son's body and was attempting to avoid Fort Concho troops. Unfortunately, the Fort Concho troops are suspected of killing the chief's son in 1873. They were able to complete the recovery part of this mission, but they were spotted. A chase ensued, and the warriors happened upon the D Company of the 9th Cavalry. They took advantage of the surprised troops and stole 28 horses, then took off, according to the Tom Green Chronicles. In 1980, Gus Clemens published The Concho Country, and it named Chief Lone Wolf as the source. Clemens' book tells the story of a Kiowa Apache named Lone Wolf who allied with the Comanches. The second option is the bridge was named after Lone Wolf, which was a small town from the 1880s in the Ben Flicklin area. There is not very much information on this town, though, except for an 1880 census. The population was then estimated to be 889 people. The Tom Green Chronicles gave another tidbit of information about this town, and it gained some attention as a possible location for a courthouse and a jail. Other than that, The town of Lone Wolf has a really hazy history, but it was probably built near the current Lone Wolf Bridge. And according to a 1981 article from the archives, the Tom Green Chronicle said that the 1882 flood did cause some damage to this town, but it was probably not its downfall. Instead, the town probably simply failed to grow. The long-gone town is believed to be named after Chief Lone Wolf, or the presence or howling of a literal lone wolf. According to news articles, the Lone Wolf Bridge was involved in a heated debate in the early 1950s. San Angelo wanted to build a new bridge, which is now the Metcalf Bridge, to replace the 1922 Lone Wolf Bridge. Archived articles from the 1950s show that a battle amidst the city council and the residents for the new, wider Metcalf Bridge took place because in 1951 there were 12 serious vehicle accidents that were attributed to the Lone Wolf Bridge's poor condition and small width. Or was it because the bridge is haunted? And do the victims of those crashes still haunt the bridge to this day? When the Lone Wolf Bridge's construction took place, it costs $15,000 to build. A plaque states that it was built in 1922, but as I've told you, that was actually a replacement of the 1888 Lone Wolf Bridge, and according to the Tom Green County Chronicles of Our Heritage, Volume 1, the San Angelo Standard-Times archives, the 1922 bridge used parts of that old 1888 bridge. This would make it one of the first 5 bridges built in the Tom Green County. So, with a history such as this, severe vehicle accidents, flooding, the dead son of a Kiowa chief, and many more, do you think it's possible that this bridge is haunted? Do you think it's possible that you can step onto this bridge and hear the voices of the victims from the past? I don't know, but I do know that when I was on the bridge, I wanted to get off as quickly as possible. It didn't feel right. There is something about this bridge. Maybe you should go and check it out yourself. And if anybody here has been to this bridge before, please leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Tell me if you've experienced anything. And if you would, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you'd like to be subscribed, please go ahead and push that button. Good night.